everyone. I'm recording this so I can show everyone everything that's involved with doing the blood glucose test for Muffin, and then I'll record a second video to show what the insulin shots entail. So to do the blood glucose test, which I do usually every time before I feed him and give him insulin, but I skip some days just because he's been very stable, so it's okay. So I use a cotton round, or you can use just a cotton ball. That's just to kind of absorb any extra blood. And then I have a test kit, which I will provide to whoever adopts him. And in here there's a glucose monitor, there's a little tub of test strips, and then the pen with a needle. So when you push this button, the needle goes fast and pricks his ear. So I'm going to go ahead and point the camera down so I can show you kind of how I lay them out and what I do to do the test. So we've got the pad and the pen, the monitor and the test strips. And last but not least, I have some Vaseline that I usually put on his ear afterwards just to kind of help the wound heal. So I get one test strip, put it in the monitor, and I don't push it all the way in. I just kind of put it like that. If I push it all the way in, the monitor will turn on, and then I only have 1 minute to actually collect the blood. So if I put it like this, it stays, but it's not all the way in, so it doesn't trigger the monitor to turn on. And I pull on this to kind of arm this pen. You hear a click when it's armed. And that's it. And now I'm ready for the cat. And he's right here next to me because he knows that it's feeding time, and whenever it's close to feeding time, he kind of hangs out next to me. He hangs out next to me all the time, really. He's a very kind of personable cat. He's not a lap cat. He won't lay on a lap, but he's going to be around and close all the time. Right, buddy? You're on camera. So I hold him like this, and I grab this pad, and I put it underneath the ear. And then, here, let go of my arm. Let go of my arm. And so I hold it like this underneath the ear, and I align the little hole in the middle of the pen with this vein, which is about, hold on, be patient, buddy, which is about 1 millimeter from the edge of the ear. So I just align it like that and push the button. And you heard that click, and that means that the needle went through and poked the ear. And I should see a drop of blood form any second now. There's one right there. It's gonna be very small, so it's gonna be hard to see, but I can see the blood there. So I'm gonna, hold on, buddy, hold on. This takes a little longer. So I push the little strip all the way in, and now whenever you see that little drop of blood form, that's when this meter is ready. I put this right against the little drop of blood, and when you see that thing go around, that means it's calculating, and there's the number. It's 315. And so now we're done, and I kind of just wrap like this on his ear and hold it and rub it a little bit so to collect any of the blood. As you can see, there was very, very little blood that actually came out from the prick. And like I said, I also do a little bit of Vaseline just to help heal. And that's it, and he's done. So I've got my number and a little notepad. I write it in this notepad, and with the meal time and how much insulin I gave him, and this is just a log that I keep. So if anything happens, if the vet wonders what his values were or anything like that, I can go to the vet and I can show this log. And that's it. And when I'm done, I just pull the strip out and put everything back in the little case, and that's all it takes. As you can see, he didn't fight me, he didn't struggle really, and normally I do it much faster. I don't talk through it, so it goes much faster. But even now that I took longer and I showed things and I kind of pulled on him a little bit, and he's so chill. You can just do whatever, and he knows that whenever I'm sitting here and I grab him, he knows exactly what's going to happen to him, because that's the only time that I pick him up over here is when I do this test, and even so, like, he doesn't run away from me. Like, you can see he's right behind me, so it's just nothing really phases him. He's a really, really chill cat. All right, so thanks for watching this, and I'll follow up with another video of giving him insulin in a bit, which is actually even easier than this. So thanks.